Warning: the following show may contain strong language, strong muscles, strong banter, and even more. We are good to you.
So, day 2 aboard the Mauretania. Now you're a bit away from New York. The weather has warmed up a little bit, although you're out at sea, so it's not exactly like you're going to go sunbathing or anything.
Oh.
Um,
I'm gonna have to get changed now.
but it's not like what I mean is it's not like it's not like there's all snow out on the deck or anything.
God damn
like
it, Trafficum.
there's no icebergs in sight either.
Good.
I mean, there's not a lot happens in the morning. I mean, you guys go for breakfast at the restaurant. It's pretty like the thing about breakfast is it's like, you know, it's not everyone has it at the same time like a big evening meal. It's kind of people come and go, so it's pretty quiet in there. You don't really see anybody that stands out. You don't see Juliet or the captain or anybody.
It's funny because in modern day it's the other way around. Everyone's at breakfast at the same time, and then at dinner time, like everyone's just everywhere.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, anyway, but yeah, like
Anyway,
but yeah, like there's a big evening meal time, like you know, in the evening that everyone's at. But for breakfast, people just come when they wake up. But yeah, you just guys get breakfast.
Is there a library on board?
You can ask if there's a library on board, but you know.
Is there a library on board?
You gotta find someone and ask them. You can't just like.
I'm just thinking for Frank if he was wanting to do any research or anything.
I'm good.
Steward!
Ring the alarm.
Library! Where's the library?
A man comes over, seeing you guys looking around, says, "You're looking for something? Can I help you?"
Is there a library?
We do have a selection of a small library, yes, and
magical books.
adjacent.
You have a selection of small libraries.
Yeah, adjacent to the lounge. If you're looking for something to read for an evening, there's certainly a selection to choose from.
Could I read books now?
Yeah, if you wish, sir. You're welcome to read books whenever you
I know
like.
you just said it. You just said in the evening, so I assumed maybe the library was only open in the evening.
Oh no, so I just meant if you're looking to pass the evening, there's books available for that.
Or the day.
You know what? Books can be used any time. I didn't mean to imply anything, sir.
Okay.
He's calling you gay. Fight him.
Are you enjoying the cruise?
Yes. Well, as much as I can.
though you
It's not really a pleasure cruise for me, of course. I'm here to kind of make sure nothing gets stolen, really.
You do get paid though, right?
What?
Yeah, there's something.
Is there anything of note that would be worth stealing?
Well, you guys are the Boston crew, if I'm correct. Well, we have your crate of I don't know how to put it other than weapons,
Antiques.
I suppose.
So why do you go around telling people this?
I haven't explained to many people that you're carrying weapons. It's a little unusual. Most people
How do
don't
you know
bring
what kind of weapons?
because it's on the manifest.
Yeah.
On their manifest. Oh, right.
I'm the purser, sir. It's my job to know these things.
Oh, you're the purser. We've
yes,
heard
of course.
all about you.
Malcolm Pinkham.
We need a map from you.
I'm afraid the only map I have is mine, and I need to keep it.
Oh, that's fun. Could you photocopy it?
The machine's out of order. We couldn't get anyone to come repair it.
Fair enough. Yeah. We'll call Briggs, get some Xerox.
I mean, if you got any mechanical repair, you can come have a look at it.
Oh.
Or operate heavy machinery.
Don't say that now, you cunt.
It's all right, guys. I've got a high navigate skill anyway. So,
But he says, yes, it's my job just to keep track of all the goods that we store here, and you know, everything's. Don't worry,
Is there anything you recommend us doing? You know, I don't know. Must be something.
What are you looking for, sir?
Well, we've not been on a cruise before, so we don't.
Yeah, we've never been.
You've never been on a cruise? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's your first. I mean, it's you know, we don't.
Are you going to Southampton as well?
No, he's not. He's jumping off like.
He might be staying on the boat.
I'd like to. I think we're all heading to Southampton, sir.
Yeah, no, I was taking the piss out of Desmond.
Who's the guy with the security guards? Could you divulge?
Yeah,
Would have
is
drank
that
some
interesting,
gravy.
gentlemen?
Oh,
Oh,
I couldn't possibly, sir. I mean, he seemed to be a man. I mean, look at him. He's a man with that many guards. He's there to keep to himself, obviously, isn't he?
yeah, but who is he?
It's not worth my job to tell you.
Do you mind if I have a...
bribe him?
Do you mind if I have a quick look at the manifest? I just want to make sure the stuff that we put in.
Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely. I mean, I can look. If you wish to recheck the manifest for the goods you checked in, I could discuss it with you. But you can't look at the whole manifest, obviously not.
Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see what was in that guy's box.
Desmond.
Oh, you want to see what was in his box?
Yeah.
What he's packing.
No, Desmond's the gay one.
Hey, Desmond. Desmond, what's your sleight of hand?
Really good. If you
Mine.
like, oh,
Mine's good.
I don't think I can distract, but I could try.
You can try Frank, because like.
Oh, can I have a look at your map so I can see what's there is on the boat?
You want to look at the
The
map?
ship. Yeah, your map. Because you said you can't give us one, but I just want to look at it. You can show me, pinpoint things.
Like the library.
Yeah, if you come with me back to the back to my office, that's where I keep it. I don't carry it around with me.
Oh, that's a bit forward.
where's your office? We'll come and meet you later. We can sneak in later.
It's on the third deck, like probably about midway down the ship. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
Oh, we'll find you later on, maybe.
Yeah.
What time will you be there?
I should be there probably until dinner. I'll leave at dinner, but I'll be there till then.
I'll go after dinner.
Check it.
That is all. What was he
Okay,
called?
thank you for your help.
What was his called? What was his job?
What was the name? Pinkham? Was it
Malcolm
Was
Pinkham.
it Pinkham?
Yeah.
See, that's right. Oh, and here's a piece of gum for your troubles.
He was like, "You're too generous, sir."
Oh, I know. Okay, hold on, half. There you go.
It's like much more appropriate.
I'm only joking here. Take the other half. Save it for later. Share it
Bean
with
in
a
your
friend.
mouth.
As he walks away, he throws the gum over the side.
Hey, man, that's good gum.
He ignores you and keeps walking.
I quickly use my speed and I go and catch it.
Do you want to roll for trying to grab gum over the side? of the ship?
If he falls overboard and that's his death, I'm cool with that. I'm completely cool with that.
I need to pick a skill
Oh, I
on
don't know
this.
if I want to roll for this.
No, you already done it. Go and give me the roll.
Hey, I didn't mean actually like dive. I just kind of go and reach out for it. I'm not gonna fall
It's
in.
slippy. It's cold out here. There's ice.
Ridiculous.
Well said, Frank.
Give me a
Fine,
roll.
whatever. I'm probably dead. Shit.
So you kind of like reach over to grab the gum and you sort of slip on your ass, but you don't quite go over the. You grab onto the bar. You don't actually fall off the side.
Damn it.
Ow. It's alright. I'm gonna roll for first aid.
Just press the roll. Press the roll if you want to catch it.
Keep pressing it.
Press the roll. You grab the thing, slide and reach.
Oh fuck. First aid does nothing.
If you'd done that the first time, you would have been over the edge. By the way.
It's alright.
Really?
It's alright. I've got a swimming skill.
An ice cold sea.
Trying to get back to New York.
With my sword canes.
I think we should try and find out who this guy is with the security guards. That's who I want to learn about.
I don't really get what we can do in transit. Why don't we just wait it out until we're in London? But do we know there's anything important on this vessel? We've had no hint of there being anything worth investigating on this vessel so far. So why don't we just wait until we're in London before we start getting all busybody?
Let's go
I
talk
guess-
to the captain. He'd know about important people.
He wouldn't divulge, though. He wasn't gonna.
Oh yeah, but we can. You never know. Just casual
Let's
conversation.
just keep talking to random people until we have a reason to investigate.
Didn't
Okay.
Juliet not want to tell us who it was, or did I not ask her?
Oh, let's go find the clumsy fat man.
You hear like a sad trombone in the distance.
Yeah.
That's where you.
You can hear a sad trombone in the distance.
He's that away. Let's go. Hold on.
Just after he said it, I'd be freaked out.
Should we go over and have a look? Are you serious, Keeper?
Yeah, if you want. The man you're looking for, you see him off in the distance, by the way.
Okay, good. Do you want to go and speak to who wanted to speak to him?
I thought we all would.
Jimmy.
but-
Jimmy did.
Oh,
Jimmy
yeah,
you're
fine.
setting the.
Fine. I'll go speak to him.
Where the fuck's he gone?
I don't know.
You tell us.
there he
You
is.
saw,
I've
you
lost him.
saw him a few seconds ago.
I found him. I found him.
Oh, that's close. Whew.
So he's sat on one of the deck chairs outside, which is a bit weird. Like mostly it's empty out there because it's a bit cold. It's not really like sunbathing weather.
Oh, I sat there in the cold.
Is he sat there playing the trombone?
He sat reading a book called Nameless Cults.
Ooh.
And he's just sat like on his own, like with a sad trombone just playing around him randomly.
Before any of you fuckers get ahead of yourself and start trying to talk to him, let's just decide how we're going to do this before we go in.
No. Hey.
What you reading?
What's
Oh,
gonna
so
happen?
I see.
The plan is right. Desmond will go in and make a twat of himself, and then he won't ever talk to
My
you guys
guy's
again.
a badass.
And then we clean up
Yeah.
and
So
try
I-
to salvage something.
Well, I just want to say the general way this goes is Desmond talks first, and then they ask you to leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll go talk to this guy.
Anyway, so the guy is a small, round man. He's unkempt with white hair. His clothes are wrinkled, and he needs a shave. And his face is looking a bit like he looks like he's seasick. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
doesn't look very happy.
How are you doing? Enjoying the cruise?
No, this is a miserable, horrible trip.
Oh.
I'm enjoying it. Get some booze in you. Warm you right up.
Nothing's staying down right now. The last thing I need is booze.
Suffering from seasickness, eh?
More than a little. This is a horrible trip. Why do we have to travel this way?
I
I
imagine.
wish we could just fly across the oceans.
I
One
imagine,
day, son. One day.
I imagine
Maybe.
people have told you to keep your eyes on the horizon if you're feeling a little bit queasy.
Does that help?
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
I didn't even know that. That's cool.
So, like, whenever you're traveling, if you're feeling a little bit nauseous, you just got to look at the horizon because it keeps you. It's like a solid point to kind of like focus on.
Ah.
Yes, and that's why if you're drunk and the room starts spinning, you should put your hand on the table because then it's like a solid
An
focus.
anchor. It is an
Yeah, it's an
anchor.
I go up on all fours and close my eyes
We don't want to know.
on
what
my
you do.
bed. When the room's spinning, I put my head down like up on all fours and just shut my eyes. And, that
And then
usually
some
sounds
other fella anchors you.
drop the anchor.
So you interested in cults?
you guys. Oh, sorry. Excuse my mannerisms. It's I'm not used to this kind of travel, but I did want to speak to you. Are you the gentleman from Boston?
Mm-hmm.
These two are.
What are all you three drinking anyway? All four of you drinking.
I'm on the coke now.
I'm over. Yeah, his room's
I'm
spinning.
fucking done with.
I'd heard about you. I'd heard about your team, the Boston Investigators. The word travels. Let me ask you something. Do you believe you are men of science or men of superstition?
I think a bit of both.
A
A
bit of-
healthy mix.
I was one, and I'm probably now the other.
I think our team has a nice healthy balance where we can look at the situation.
Well, let me ask you another question then. What do you think of coincidence?
Quinky dink.
Just ignore him.
Quinky dink.
He's had a few to drink.
Do you think coincidence is a rational thing?
I do not.
I believe in destiny.
Odd questions.
Well, you guys are, let's say, known, maybe not famous, but certainly known for your investigations into the occult. Is that correct?
No, somewhat, yes.
Well, it would only be Desmond and Jimmy.
Yes.
Definitely not me and Ross. Me and
Well-
Ross are very new to this.
But well,
I'm
okay.
not. But
Okay, but
Oh,
that would be what you two, at
Tidbits.
least used to. That's what you two are known for, correct?
Yes.
yeah.
Did you
What do you
Did you happen to meet Professor Feuder at dinner last night? I saw you at the table with him.
He said a few words, but he didn't really say much. It was nothing too in depth about what he did. He was.
Did he even introduce himself? I think he did very briefly.
Are you aware that him and his students are from the Miskatonic University and all very deeply involved in the occult as well?
Oh,
We are.
Involved in what way?
I'll come back to that. But then
Really?
that's not the fellow with all the bodyguards, is it?
No, that was the guy that was really awkward.
Yeah, the one who was.
then-
I don't want to talk.
And then would it surprise you to say I'm also a professor interested in the occult?
I am shocked.
This is.
I'm going to
yes,
say
this-
no, simply because of the book you're reading.
Well, yes, I'll admit that does give my game away a little bit. My point is, does it not seem a little odd that quite so many people interested in the occult have all gathered together on one ship crossing at the same time?
Yes,
So
that is
far,
strange.
Now that
There's
you
so
mention
far.
it,
That is strange.
Or who else is there? There's us four. There's you. And who else is it? There was
The
a
Miss-
professor.
Professor.
Right.
What was his name? Flude.
Frinkle.
So I guess of how many people are on this boat?
A few hundred?
Spitson.
At an estimate, how many people overall on this vessel?
I don't know, a few hundred, I don't know.
Few hundred, 6 people interested in the occult.
It just seems to me like us all being here at the same time seems like it seems awfully
Six.
unlikely.
But
Six
where are you
cults,
headed?
like,
What?
Yeah,
your-
well, if you believe in coincidence, where are you headed? Why are you here?
I'm heading to London. I don't take a very like I find a lot of the way the approach to the occult has been handled, especially here in America, has been very superstitious and very shoddy. The people from Harvard I've dealt with have been very. I don't know. I find it all very very unhelpful. I find they're very too quick to jump to the emotion of the matter. I have a contact over at Oxford, and I'm going to visit him. We've taken an approach to. There has been a lot of events happening lately that other people would like to describe as unexplained. I like to find explanation and rationality in all of this, and that's my field. I'm Professor Alvin Morley Petson. Pleased to meet you all.
Nice
Hello.
to meet you. Shall we introduce
I'm
each
Desmond.
ourselves, or...?
I think he knows who we are.
I heard you're
What?
Desmond. That's what everyone's been saying.
Everyone knows that.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
I couldn't help but see you before we got on the boat. You were very
no.
clumsy, sir.
Oh,
Hmm?
He looks annoyed at that.
He blushes.
He looks a little annoyed. He says, I'm not familiar. Traveling is not my forte. I'm a man of science.
What
So you don't understand how gravity works, clearly. You were flipping and slipping and sliding, son.
Desmond's going in for the kill.
I'm just kidding with you, Alvin.
Well,
moving on.
I wasn't expecting you to be insulted by this. It's like
I am.
he's like, you gentlemen, you've been following. Well, at least two of you, at least, have been following this for a while. Have you noticed? Well, it seems to me that there has been a remarked upturn in events of a supernatural and occult occurrence of late.
Yeah, it happens quite regularly.
This is
Weekly, pretty much.
This is what I find interesting. I've been in this field for many years, and there's always been a sort of a background noise of strange things, but the regularity of which major events has occurred has been growing of late, and that's why actually I don't find it that surprising at all to find quite so many people involved in this field on board this ship. It feels like we're heading towards something big, and I'm hoping that with the research I've been doing and with my friend in Oxford, we can start to try and track down exactly what's happening.
What big events are you referring to?
Well, for instance, the Innsmouth incident.
Ugh.
No, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there, unfortunately.
I don't think any of us were present in that incident.
But our previous employers' pals were. So
I'm aware of you. I'm aware of you.
Why does
gentlemen.
no one mention Trent? I heard he's a really cool guy.
I was about to
You should
mention. I was
more.
about to mention Trent, but
Oh.
now he's not gonna.
I was like, I'm aware of your employer, Mr. Trent Wood, was certainly involved in the Innsmouth incident.
He's a legend.
I know the government kept it out of the papers, but to those with enough of an academic interest, we have been kept informed of what's been happening there, and their plans to deal with that place are certainly of interest.
What are their plans to deal with that place?
Oh, I couldn't possibly comment.
Fair enough.
My point being, gentlemen, though, rather than specific, is that there has been a lot of major incidents recently, and that certainly your team has been associated with some of them, which is why I'm actually quite interested to meet you, gentlemen. Would you be interested in seeing perhaps some of my own research?
Yes.
Yes,
What does
most
it generally?
definitely.
What does it involve? Or what's it been involving?
It's easier to show you than tell. Drop by my cabin tomorrow evening, and I'll give you, let's call it a demonstration. I like to take what has become ritual and superstition and break it down to its pure scientific form. And I'd like to show you the success I've been having. It might be a help for you, gentlemen, to take that approach yourselves.
So you think it boils down to a science rather than something strange actually happening? And
Well, strange science can be a strange thing nonetheless. It's just I don't think the term I like to avoid is magic.
Frank likes them.
Frank starts hugging him.
Oh, come on, no, I don't.
It's a kind of magic.
I don't actually hug him, do I?
No, because he's on the verge of vomiting because of seasickness.
Ugh. Sanity
I
check.
wouldn't want to make that worse.
So you just sit next to him and rub his back.
There.
Come on, buddy.
It's gonna be okay. You smell like the sea.
Why is Professor, what was his, Frugal or something?
Professor Freud.
Fuda.
Fruden.
Fuda.
Frudo.
Fuda.
Fuda.
I'm hungry.
Budapest. Right, okay, Fuda. Why is he bringing students with him? Is he heading to London as well, or Oxford, do you know?
From what I understand, at least, England is not their final destination. There's tales of the things they found at the Miskatonic University. That's a place that's been known for its investigation into these arts, but word has it they dug a little too deep and too far and found things they weren't prepared for. I'm hoping I was trying to get that information out of them themselves. I was very pleased to meet them, but they seem very guarded and closed off, sadly.
Okay, maybe we'll have a talk with them. See if.
So
Can we
we'll
see
have a
this
talk with him,
research?
and then we'll swing by and get his research or something.
As he
like
said, he said
Yeah.
tomorrow night. By the way, he said.
Yeah.
Ah. Is it past midday? Because I want to go to Pinkman's place, Pinkham. I want to steal his stuff.
That's
It's
dinner
around
time.
midday, but he was talking about the evening meal that he was.
Yeah, dinner time.
No. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
that. No.
He's working in his office until around 7, basically.
Right. I get you. I want to steal that manifest.
While you're chatting with what's this guy's name again?
Alvin.
Alvin. While you're chatting with Alvin, you see the entourage of the other gentlemen sort of walking around the deck, sort of just, I guess, going for a walk.
Wait, who's this?
The
bodyguard guy.
Oh, the guy with bodyguards. He's on his own now.
No, he's walking around with his bodyguards around the decks.
Oh god.
How are they dressed weird?
Yeah.
or
Do they? Are they? Is it very apparent that they're bodyguards?
Well, like you've got one sort of skinny, medium height guy who's like dressed like
Yeah.
really like. His clothes are all very expensive and extravagant, and they're all just like big, burly, like weightlifter types with big coats. And they're all standing around him. There's a very much an aura of like they're there to keep everyone away from him.
How many guards is there? We could take them.
So, boys, drinks up and let's have a chat.
There's 6 of them.
6. They would wipe us.
Let's just have a chat with them. We're just going to talk to them. If the bodyguards are extremely volatile, like, step away, sir, then we'll just leave them alone.
That's volatile. Dead polite.
away,
Step
sir.
away, please.
You
sir.
say, hello, and they go, step away, then yeah, that's
Fuck
volatile.
off. Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? They might
Yeah.
be pretty. They might be pretty chill. They might be all right. Really fucking doubt it. But
Who wants to break the ice? Hello?
Hello.
So,
he just says that. He'll just turn.
so who's doing that?
No, we're not saying that.
Is Ross go? Or should I go in?
Oh, let's think about it before we do it. So 6 bodyguards and him, and we want to find out who he is and what he's doing, and if he's interested in the occult. Because if he is, then it's becoming suspicious of how many people are on board who are interested in the occult.
Why did I want to ask him why he didn't join the dinner? That can be our opening rather than just a hi.
What's your opening? What's the opening?
Like about you missed out on a nice meal, something like that. Because he was invited to the table with the captain.
Oh, the captain, sir.
See,
Okay, but we'll follow on from that. How?
we'll see how he responds. I'll wing it. I'll wing it.
I'm coming in. I've had my
We doing it?
my pick me up. Let me get my charm on.
There are 6 dudes, so you might.
That was the joke. God.
Right. So you guys approach the 6 dudes.
7 dudes.
I could take you out now.
A wee prick.
I just back away.
Is it me that's saying this?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
fucking right with you, buddy.
You missed out on a great meal last night. That's what I opened with.
You're saying this is the bodyguard? Or?
To the guy in the middle, I don't know how they're laid out, what kind of formation they're in. Like
So you have to kind of shout that
They're
over.
in
You
Dutch
have to
solo
kind of
formation.
like they're keeping you away from him, so you have to shout.
Can't
that,
we?
I guess.
How are they keeping away from him? Can't we just walk over and just sort of
Yeah,
address
okay,
him?
you can try.
Yeah, I'll try and walk through.
Okay, as soon as you get like within like arm's length of the bodyguard, they just put that one of them just puts his hand up, doesn't say anything, just puts his hand up and like it's like pushes you like doesn't touch you. He doesn't touch you yet.
I'll look over his shoulder. You missed out on a nice meal last night.
The man in the coat, the nice coat, looks over at you and then just looks back and doesn't respond.
We're part of the Boston crew.
Like a grove.
Were you expecting to be like, "What up?" No.
Yeah, nigga.
And
Captain
and
Partridge invited. Oh, sorry.
and the other one of the bodyguard who's got his hand up at you just says back.
I thought you were going to say, I'm your biggest fan.
Can we turn and walk away? And his response to back, can I say cunt and walk away?
Yeah.
Oh,
And you can hear them. You can hear them sort of like.
Fuck off, Colin, fuck off.
Let's just leave it. It's not.
Where are they headed? Where does it look like they're headed?
They're just sort of wandering around.
Stalk them.
There's not a lot to do on the ship, you know.
yeah, so I can tell.
Oh.
Keeper.
See, if I wish I had some info on him, because I'd be able to say, I'm a big
I don't
fan.
know why we want info on him.
Because he's intriguing.
But let's just. What time is it?
Yeah.
It's afternoon now.
Let's just go wait for that guy to leave his room and then bust into his room.
Burst.
Whose room busted into? I don't understand why we're going so ham with
Pinkman. Pinkman.
Jesse. All right.
Yo, Mr. Desmond. I don't know why he was saying that. I don't know.
What's that music?
Don't worry.
Can I? No. No. Just no. I was gonna say, like, do we recognize the book that Alvin was reading, or?
I mean, yeah, it's a book that you're aware of. It's a book about occult rituals and stuff, but it's not like particularly like insidious or anything. It's very high level.
Oh.
It's kind of a book that if someone's reading it, you know they're of a similar interest in you, but it's not one that you're like, oh, I want to get hold of that book. You know, you could get hold of that book if you wanted it.
Could we?
I mean,
He's still sat there, is he?
No, I don't mean that. I just mean that's like it's not like an unobtainable book. I mean,
Okay.
it's like you could probably
It's not like a magic book.
Yeah, yeah.
I come with one.
yeah, it's like you could go down to a library and get a hold of that book if you needed it. It was just, but it's a bit like, you know, it's Cthulhu for noddies kind of.
Okay. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go back to the room? Cause
We could go and see that other professor guy.
Oh, the one with the students.
Yeah.
yeah, but where is he? Where they based? Are we allowed to?
I'm sure we could just ask someone. They told you where Juliet was residing.
I mean, it's first class. Yeah, they're not. They'll probably tell you this information. It's not like modern era. They're like, Data Protection Act, you know.
Let's ask someone. And is there anyone around we can pull over?
Yeah, there's a steward around.
Professor Fuda, where can we find him?
Yes, he's in cabin 3, I believe.
Cabin fever.
Go, cabin 3, I'm excited. Let's fucking go.
Thanks very much. He agreed to give us some paperwork. I don't know why I need to tell him that.
Yeah, you don't need to fucking.
I just like to lie.
Typical Desmond.
I just
like to
a
lie.
compulsive liar. He just blatantly is a compulsive liar.
The guy gives you the information, and then you add an easily disprovable lie onto the end of it.
Say thank you. Just,
My name's Desmond Wilbank. I'm not firing a gun.
There's no sword in my cane.
This isn't a shotgun.
I've got a bad leg, okay?
Yeah.
I guess we should edge over to cabin 3. Should we saunter over?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you guys, it takes a little bit of time because of Desmond's like limping.
That sounds weird.
It takes a little time. Stop that. It takes a little bit of time to get there because of Desmond fake limping with his cane.
That's fine. I don't give a shit.
What's that shouting?
I don't hear shouting.
See you.
Oh, a video just played in the background. I was like, fucking hell, I got really scared. Okay, so we get there.
Yep, you're outside the door to cabin 3.
Knock knock.
I'm not choking.
Where's that?
Are you knocking on the door or are you telling a joke?
Both. I guess just knock on the door.
Alright, you knock on the
Fuda.
door, and after
I knock on the door. That's basically what you did.
So after a short delay, the professor you had dinner with you last night answers the door, looking a bit worried, and is like, "Yes, what is it?"
Hello. We may be interested in the same stuff as you, as you're aware. What are you here for?
What do you want to know?
Because I'm anxious. There's a lot of people here who we have similar interests, and I just hope that we're not going to be enemies. I hope we're going to be on the same page.
You've been speaking to Alvin, haven't you? That man's a fool. Look, I just leave us alone. We just need to get to Southampton. What does it matter to you guys?
Why is Alvin a fool?
Yeah, what's wrong with Alvin?
He said nothing questionable.
He sees the things that you and I have seen, the powers. He sees them as like a toy, a plaything. He feels like he can control them with science. He has no idea what he's messing with. He has no idea what's coming. You must know. You've seen things, correct?
Yeah.
We have.
Let's stop you right there. What have you seen?
If you've seen the kind of things, why would you ask me that? Why would you want me to even think about that?
Because we've all had different experiences, and hopefully we can get to the bottom
And
of
I
this.
imagine ours were much worse because lots of people died.
You've had friends die, Ross?
I had my nephew die.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know how I knew your name either.
I squeezed Ross's arm to console him. Not that tight, just like a little
take 1 point of damage.
sanity. Ross.
It's like
so strong. Why are you bringing some students with you? Surely it seems a little extreme. I understand you're a professor, but why bring a student into this?
if it was possible, I would have left them out of this. But we're already marked men. We need to keep moving.
Marked men. Oh. Maybe I'm saying this to these guys. Can you remember how... Oh, you weren't there. Shafakum. Remember how they mentioned Trent was a marked... Like, they wanted Trent and they wanted Kinreal? Can you remember that, Jimmy?
Yes.
Or maybe that's what it's like here.
Well, ask him.
I don't know, because you wouldn't know.
What's he going to ask him? Have they ever tried to put you in a portal?
Yeah,
you know,
why
have you
not?
heard- Is there something about the Yellow King and a portal to another world?
Can I just point out you have misremembered your past adventures?
Yeah, it was the girl with the
You've-
dress.
You've mixed the house one and the one with the
No,
collector.
but we went to the world.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
something to do with the girl that wanted.
Yeah, that one
Right.
was.
You would assume the portal
Yeah.
went to the same place, wouldn't you?
That's
No.
what I'm. Desmond's pretty good, and he
No,
might-
it's not.
All right, okay. Well,
Yeah,
it's like, yes, I know
Shit.
those terms, and I know the things I've seen, but it's the yellow king sits asleep on his throne. He is not our enemy. Well, he is our enemy, but not right now, at least.
why are you marked? What have you done?
We're
to
all,
constitute
look, we're
being
all marked. Like, what
No,
is
we're not. I'm not.
what is
Yeah, you are.
coming? None of us will be spared. No, look, you must leave. Leave. We will do what we can, but
If you notice, we're all in the same boat. You can't really leave.
literally in
Can I
the same boat. We're all in the same boat here.
Can I spot hidden behind the?
That was good,
professor?
right?
It was all right.
Have you been saving that?
No, that just came to me right in the spot. Didn't even come to me what I said until after I said it.
We're all in the same boat here.
We can't leave.
Ugh.
Can I see the students behind them? Can I do a quick look around?
I mean, yeah, you don't need to roll
They'd
any.
be in his room with him. That'd be a bit odd, wouldn't you
Well, no,
think?
they have a stateroom. Like
Professor.
the students are in the same room. They're in the same living room. You can see them
What
behind.
are
They're looking nervously over at you guys, basically, because you're at the doorway.
Are you two okay in there?
And he just says, "They're fine. They're fine. I'm not here to hurt them or anybody. We need to find some way to stop what's coming."
One thing I've learned about
We need to get on the same page here.
the one thing I've learned about the occult is they're very deceptive. So we want to make sure that everyone's okay here. So I think we should all come in and have a word with the students and see how they're doing, and then we can write this all off as a coincidence.
I appreciate your concern, but this is none of your business. And he closes the door on you.
Oh,
We will have our revenge.
Yeah. Oh, I got in there.
With
didn't I?
guns blazing. All three of them
All
down.
the shotguns come out.
Should we just kick the door in?
So I don't think
We might get thrown in the brig.
we could lockpick this place later.
While they're sleeping.
I think we need to know what he knows, not what he has.
I want to know
agree,
if the students are all right.
Yeah, I've
honest.
got a bad feeling that
I'm in
they're.
a situation. I've seen nothing but bullshit. I don't care about.
Whoa.
I don't care about making sure people are safe.
Stop right there. Rather than talk to him about it, it might be easier to talk to the students about it.
What exactly why we need they're in this in there?
Well, we're not going to get in there just now. We'll have to come back another
Well,
day.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll have to come in again, but we need to decide.
Or if we kidnap them,
These guys want to talk to.
when we see them walk past in the hallway, and I'll just go bump in the back of the head. Like, come with me, pal.
I hope you roll well.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
kill him.
I'm going to
Ow! Ow!
Accidentally
Ow.
kill one of the students.
put my fist through his face. Like,
Palm, it's a palm.
boom. Okay, right.
Right, no palm talk out the
Are we
window.
going to go see this manifest?
Yeah.
I don't think it's time. Is it time?
Oh, look at that advertising right there. That was
Even if it's not time, we're just going to skip to that point because otherwise we're going to be fucking doing nothing.
Yeah,
I
time.
want to see what the keeper has to say about that.
Yeah, no, I mean time is passing. Like it's not quite 7 yet, but you can go sort of hang out near the near thingy's office, near the purser's office if you
Like
want.
when you're playing Skyrim and you press back and you skip 3 hours, you know, like that.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about this journey. If you guys wanted, you could just like sit and try and do nothing the entire journey. But I mean, it's like
No.
it's up to you how much you investigate what happens.
I'm just going to meditate the whole time. Right, so let's go get this manifest.
All right, so you guys head over to the purser's office. And by the time you
Can
get
we
there,
Go on, sorry.
it's about 5:30 by the time you get there. So it's about an hour and a half until the evening meal.
Okay, skip time.
So you guys.
No, is there anybody there? Is it like, can we see him in the room first?
No,
Is he there?
it's mostly an empty corridor, but you guys there's a stairway that leads up towards the restaurant. I mean, to the decks where the restaurant are. So you presume that's the way he's going to go. So you guys can go sort of hang around the other end of the corridor, like round a corner, basically.
Yeah, let's stick it out. Skip
Let's do
time.
it, yeah.
So you guys hit the back button and select wait 90 minutes. And about 7, like a big a bell rings throughout the ship to let everyone know that it's time for the evening meal. And you hear the door go, and he leaves and locks it behind him and heads up the stairs.
Right, there's a sure.
Are you gonna try and pick it, or do you want to try and steal the key as he walks by?
He's just not going to walk by.
Do you want to
He's off in the distance.
Oh, okay.
I presume. I'm gonna pick the lock. I'm coming in. Picks blazing.
Picks place.
Wasn't it
What the fuck was that roll?
I don't know. Don't blame me.
Do you want
I'm
to
not- because there's
I
nobody-
didn't roll it, so I'm not gonna blame myself.
Because there's nobody round. I want to try it again. Everybody's at the bush. At the bush? What the hell? Everybody's at the dinner. I don't even know where that. Everybody's at like the restaurant eating dinner. Nobody's around.
You can
The hungry
give it a
summertime.
second go, but the lock will break in the pick will break in the door if you fail the second roll.
Fuck it, do it.
YOLO.
Pick breaks in the door.
He had no.
Right, I'm gonna break the door down.
But I will point out you don't have any more lockpicks on you now because you didn't bring a lockpicking kit will only generally have one per type of one set of thing per type of lock. So you might be able to break a bigger lock, but if you needed to lockpick again on this ship, you won't on this trip. You won't be able to do that type of lock again.
Oh, what?
I need to break into Juliet's room. Fuck my life.
I mean, yes, you might if a different type of lock, you might still have the tools.
Yeah, like a padlock or something.
But that door lock like that, you don't have the tools to break one.
Is there any windows? Is there like a window panel?
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't necessarily know this, but there's definitely a window into this office, but you may struggle to get to it.
So
it's outside.
Yeah, it's on the outside of the ship.
Oh.
Um,
Let's see. What's my climbing?
It would
I
have to be epic.
I don't think it's worth trying to get in.
I was gonna say, why don't we just go down to where all the crates are held? You know, everybody's at lunch.
Yeah,
We might
that's
be able to
true.
have it just to snoop around.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
So you want to head down to the
Yeah.
Cargo hold.
cargo hold. All right, you head down a couple of floors to cargo, and but there's 2 guards on the door.
Fucking god.
It's
Wanna
cargo.
fast talk him.
Pinkham sent us down when he needed to make sure one of our crates was sealed shut because he didn't really. It says there was a new guy that chipped it on. We need to check that it's all right.
Well, we can check it for you.
It's.
I mean, we have some sensitive information in there. I trust that you're professionals, but I'd rather just make sure it's there myself.
It's a bit irregular. I'd have to speak to Pinkham.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he said he was going to lunch at the moment, so he may be a while, but I mean, we could come back later. But if that's, I'd rather do it now.
Well,
Ping.
give me a roll.
Oh, you're gonna fuck it. Go on, fuck it, son. Fuck it. No.
Start fucking out the walls.
Alright, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let you in, and I'll send one. Well, he says he points to his friend. I'll send Joey here up to speak to Pinkham just to check everything's
Joey
alright.
Tribbiani.
So I'll send Joey up to speak to Pinkham, and I'll let you guys in. So.
That's cool. We won't be long.
Alright.
Are we in?
So Joey leaves to go speak.
That was quick on my part.
Yeah.
And you guys go led by the other guy whose name you didn't get into the cargo hold.
Thanks, man. What's your name?
Desmond.
Hello, I'm
Not
Desmond.
asking you, Desmond. What's your name?
His name's Desmond as well, actually. It's a weird
Alright.
coincidence.
Cool name.
You made that up.
As opposed to the rest of this, which is all real.
Yeah, man. Stop breaking the rules.
Can I have a look around, just as we're walking along? Can I see if, tell me what's there?
A shit ton of crates and boxes and baggage, and it's the cargo hold,
So which one's ours, if you don't mind?
Well, you'd have to spend a bit of time looking for it. It's not like it's obvious,
Oh, does he not know? Oh.
wouldn't it? Oh no, the guy. Oh, I thought you'd left him already.
Yeah.
He didn't come in with you.
Yeah. I thought he was coming with us.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
coming.
but if you're asking him questions like that, say after you just said that you need to look at blah 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 blah, and it's like,
Anyway,
Yeah,
he
leave him
didn't come
behind.
with you. He let you in.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet.
I I guess I want to look around for
Rich man's crate.
rich man box. Yeah. I want encrusted with
What-
diamonds.
Which one has the gold edges?
Okay, so there is actually like, because things are kind of grouped together, and there's a group of stuff that looks like because most stuff is there of rich people. Most of the gear in here is like boxes and storage and things of rich people traveling. But one is like particularly extravagant. There's like a car, there's like a wardrobe, there's like a chest, there's crates. There's a whole selection of stuff that obviously like if you were to guess, it would be the belongings of that one guy who seems like ridiculously rich compared to everyone else.
Yes.
Is there any markings on the crate? Like any?
Yeah, I mean, but they're all stamped to Southampton,
Okay.
And there's consignment numbers on them and stuff, and like notes and stuff. But mostly without a manifest, it doesn't mean a lot.
Should we pop it open?
Can we? I could pry it open with a cane sword.
Or you can buy. I mean, he's got multiple boxes here. So just want to open a random one or what?
Yeah. I'll start prying it open.
Popping them open.
Flip the lid.
Give me a
Hey,
roll.
make that noise.
Give me a roll, Askew.
There we go.
Askew, give me Desmond, give me a roll.
21.
Right, calm down, Frank.
So
Made of wet
you
paper.
pick a random crate and you pop it open, and inside you find bars of gold.
Whoa! Steal them! No, I'm joking.
Back to Boston.
I mean, this is like this crate alone. You mean you're talking like maybe like
Million.
no, it's not millions, but you're talking like maybe like
Thousands.
you're certainly talking like maybe there's probably about 50 grand's worth of gold in here.
50 keys. Oh.
In the block goes.
You know, I disapprove of all this being an ex-cop.
I don't give a shit.
Shut up.
You're with us. You're with us. We're not with you. You're following us, remember?
And I
That's true.
disagree.
Well, I disagree with your disagreement.
Oh,
I don't think we should steal any of this. That's for sure. But at least now we have a bargaining chip.
We know where
What's
your
that?
goal is.
no, you've got gold on this spot. They'll be like, yes, I'm importing it. And we'll be like,
Okay.
oh.
I
we-
presume that the rest of them contain gold or not.
Check the weight. How heavy are they?
We could hide a few bars and be like, if you want to know where the rest of your gold is.
Hide it on the vessel, like hide and seek.
Yeah.
Prop hunt.
Hard
When you come back,
Yeah, prop hunt.
it's hidden.
I mean, crack open another box, I suppose, just to make sure.
All right. Well, there's another crate similar to that one. Do you want to open that, or do you want to open a different style like storage thing, or what?
I want to see if Alvin's carrying anything. I know there's no way to tell, but
I mean,
fingers
how are
crossed.
you going to do that? I mean,
I don't know.
they've all got reference numbers and stuff attached to them, but again, they would line up with the manifest. It's not like they put like Alvin's box written on a box.
True. Any ideas, people?
Try one of the other crates that don't look the same.
Yeah, just try one that doesn't look similar. Yeah.
But from the same guy.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from the same guy.
sorry, yeah.
It's the only reason we're here.
It is.
Okay, so you find a like there's a sort of like it looks like a chest, like like something like a treasure chest almost, like for you see from a film, like rounded top kind of thing, but it's all wood.
Yeah.
Could we carry that possibly?
Well, you haven't even opened it yet. You just want to go take it.
Well, I'm just thinking like, okay, we'll try and open it.
So you open this one, you break open pretty easily, and it's all clothes inside, but it's also the clothes are like ridiculously expensive clothes. These are like this is like the apparel of someone who is like phenomenally wealthy.
Can we check the pockets of any suits and stuff?
Yeah, but there's nothing in them.
Okay. Could have been a note.
No, but I mean, well, maybe, perhaps, but you would know that rich people wearing suits, they're not like, they're not carrying their keys and their wallet around with them. They've got
Right.
people to do that for them.
Right.
I don't think we're going to learn anything down here.
No.
I think our next goal is to try and talk to the students.
We'll seal the boxes
Oh wait,
back.
is this the night? No, this is the same day that we spoke to Alvin, or
Yeah.
was he?
I guess we should seal the boxes shut in case they come down and be like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
So you seal
Seal
the
them
box.
shut.
You're sealing the
Yeah,
box. Okay, seal them back up.
Hey, me leave.
All right. So
In fact, no.
What?
well,
And if it's worth just cracking open our crate to make it look like we were legit down here.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
don't really want that because we lied saying that Pinkman wanted us to check something.
Okay.
They sent a guy to check it. So the best thing that we can say is we just wanted to check our box and make sure everything was fine. Our box.
Let's go. Let's go.
So
all right. So as you guys head for the stairs, the other guy, is it Joey? I think comes back and he's there with Pinkman, who looks annoyed. He's like, "What the hell are you guys doing down here?"
Oh,
we've
You
just got-
told us
we've
to
just got
find
worried
you
about
later
our
on.
stuff.
What? What
Oh my
did I
God,
tell?
Des.
Did I tell you to lie and come down into the fucking cargo hold? What are you doing down here?
You told us.
I told you nothing. Are you
Right,
asking me?
I'm going to leave you with Desmond here. I'm going to my room.
No, you're not going anywhere until I get an explanation of what the hell you guys were doing down here.
Look, I'm sorry. We'd heard stories and rumors that there was a thief on board. We wanted to make sure our
Well,
stuff was
right now it's looking like you, isn't it?
It is, but it's not.
It's like, come with me, and
is anything missing? Check if anything's missing.
he's like,
Nothing's
no,
missing.
He's like, come with me, you guys, and he walks you guys over to your crate. You know where you guys stored your stuff.
Yeah.
And he opens it because basically he says like, and he does look around and he checks and he pulls out like a manifest from his pocket and he's like comparing the list to what's in there. He's like, good. Look, I didn't raise any objections to you guys bringing this weaponry on board, but I don't want it around the ship.
Oh, we don't want to take it with us. We just wanted to make sure it was there.
And it's here, and this is where it'll stay until you guys leave England. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Right. Well, I don't want to find you guys down here again. Okay. You're here. The only reason you're not going in the brig is because you're here as a friend of the line, and I'll put up with this indiscretion once, but I don't want to find you guys down here again.
Can I try and sneak a glance at the list? The manifest?
I mean, you can have a look if you want. I mean, like you can give it a roll to see what you see. But
Yeah.
The guy's just like, yeah, sure. There you go.
There we go.
What's your spot hidden?
Oh, trust me, it's enough.
Okay, but what are you trying to?
69.
What are you looking to see?
I just want to see if there's anything like a name for anything that references like the gold or anything. I want to know the guy's name, then at least we can
All
ask
right.
about him.
Okay, so the amongst the thing you see, it's quite easy to spot even without spot hidden, is that a big chunk of the manifest is all dedicated to one person because of the amount of stuff he's got, and that is Count Mikhail Androvich Kurasov.
I'm just gonna write the count.
Let's call him the Count from now on. That way I don't have to do that again.
Cunt. Okay, that's fine then.
It's like, can I get back to dinner now? Have you guys quite finished wasting my time?
Yeah. Sorry.
I like the exasperated apology.
Sorry.
Right, he leads you out and locks the door behind him. You've got away with this because he hasn't yet noticed you fucked his office door yet either.
We could blame that on
He doesn't know that was us.
No, he's
Yeah.
gonna guess that though. You've got
he's
away
not.
with it.
Right, so at least we know who the Count is. But, well, we know his name.
I guarantee that's a guy who's surrounded by people.
Oh, yeah. The Count.
Mm.
Count. Where should we go?
To bed. I want
I'm
this
gonna
journey
go-
to be over. I hate this boat.
I'm loving it. I want to go and give,
We're going to
Juliet.
sleep. Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm going to go and knock on Juliet.
You're gonna go knock up Juliet.
I'm going to go and knock on her front door.
All right, so the rest of you going back to your cabins, and he's gonna go to Juliet.
Frank's thrown paper. I think it was paper. So yeah, I'll go and see, because I want to ask her if she knows about the Count, and she likes me, so.
All right. Okay.
You can't.
So the rest of you guys are
What?
going. The rest of you guys are going to bed, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll happily sleep and dream of Desmond's escapades.